What are the Chinese beauty standards? Are you considered as beautiful in China? Today, let's find out. First of all, let's watch a video together to see some standard beautiful faces in China. Let's get started.
第二位，牛奶公主小张；第三位，苍大佬；第四位，施梦露；第五位，暴走七七；第六位，水冰月；第七位，王玉瑶；第八位，丽丽仔；第九位，哭包；第10位，金肉肉；第11位，墨绿；第12位，张雅琪。
I love her smile. I feel like her smile melts my heart. Even though I'm not lesbian, but I feel like I fall in love with this girl.
第13位廖卡，第14位云清，第15位原齿直指，第16位笔墨伺候，第17位致春和，第18位厉石七雅，第19位田九洛，第20位顾冬暖，第21位华吉美鱼，第22位爱也超有味，第23位杨富宇，第24位盛薇，第25位六金燕，第26位小上官，第27位潘潘 Kiwi， 第28位小兔翅膀沫，第29位止于，第3。
Oh, hold on, this one.
第29位止于。
This one, oh my god. Oh my god, okay, this is my crush, okay? She's my girl crush. Look at her. She's just like another version of Fan Bingbing. Her eyes, her nose, her lips, her face shape, just perfect. I feel like she's just a typical beauty, you know, the most beautiful woman in ancient China, something like that. Yes, I'm just, I can't help because she's too gorgeous.
第30位齐棋子，第31位周雨媚，第32位林七七，第33位张石头，第34位小雨咂，第35位四月，第36位小橙子，第37位 Love 亲近瑶，第38位一只梳子君，第39位北川婉婉，第40位刘贤明，第41位由最帅的你们来补充吧，快来评论区一起讨论吧。
Okay guys, these are some beautiful female faces in China. What do you think? I think most of them are very beautiful, yes. You can't find any flaws on their face. Just everything is so perfect and like it's so harmonious. And I know they are wearing makeup. But honestly, trust me, even though they remove makeup, they are still considered at least 8 out of 10. Yeah, and of course some of them are 20 out of 10. That gorgeous. First of all, let's talk about the Chinese beauty standards for female. Let's start with the face, okay? About the face, about your head, your head can't be too big or too small, have to be just like well balanced. And about your face shape, it is better to have some oval face shape or some goose egg face shape, 鹅蛋脸. I don't know how to explain, but basically it's like this. Square face is not appreciated, and strong jawline is not appreciated either. My face shape is definitely not considered as the standard face shape in China because I have a huge face and I don't know what shape it is. I don't care. And how about the eyes? You better have some really charming double eyelid eyes. Your eyes don't have to be really big, like this big, alien type of big, but you can't have some really small eyes either. Basically, I think the size doesn't really matter as long as your eyes are well balanced on your face. And you know what? If you have the love bands under your eyes like this, I don't have, basically like something like this, love bands, then it's a bonus. It's called 桃花眼 in Chinese. 桃花眼 are some charming peach blossom eyes, which symbolizes always been lucky in love, because this type of people can always attract the opposite sex easily their whole life. Then what about the nose? It's better to have some relatively tall and a narrow nose, but if you have a really tall nose like Caucasians, it's not considered as good either. So basically you have to balance. Regarding lips, it's better to have some heart-shaped lips like this, so beautiful, and the size can't be too big or too small. But funny thing is that nowadays, more and more Chinese girls tend to fancy some big lips, like Kylie Jenner type of lips. Like, I don't know, maybe because they are influenced by the social media or Western beauty standards, something like that. Then, of course, some of them, they did some injection to look like a really big, like this. And honestly, I don't have a problem with that. And I do find Kylie Jenner's type of lips are really sexy as well. So I think I'm totally fine with that if some girls want to have some really fat lips. I mean, as long as it's not too exaggerating, then it's fine. What I'm trying to say is that all the features on your face have to be tender and harmoniously balanced. What about the skin color? Pale skin or light skin is always appreciated in China, as the old Chinese saying goes, 一白遮三丑, 一白遮三丑. It means a white complexion can cover other imperfections. Yes, so as you can tell, Chinese people, they always prefer pale skin, even though in recent years, some people, they just love tan skin as well. Being fat is never considered as beautiful in China, so you better be slim, especially when China has a more strict standard regarding being overweight or not. So basically easily you can be considered as chubby in China. Yeah, so I'm 161 centimeters tall and I weigh around 55 kilograms, and I have always been considered as chubby, a little bit chubby in China. What are the other features to be considered as beautiful for a Chinese female? Well, you also need to have a face that looks very young, very innocent and naive. You don't know anything about this evil world, well, personally, I don't like this idea at all. It feels like it's just something Asian men put on Asian women. What do you mean? So women in their 30s, 40s, 50s can't be beautiful at all? Ridiculous. Interesting thing is that in recent years, more and more younger Chinese men, they start to date some older Chinese women. They seem to be more attracted by some mature Chinese women. Not sure about the reasons why. Maybe they want some sugar mummies, because they can't afford some dowry money. They can't afford the house or car, whatever. Then they want some sugar mummies, or maybe they just tired of those naive, innocent faces. I don't know. What are the Chinese beauty standards for male then? Okay, basically about the face is pretty much the same as women. Like say you have to have some big double eyelid eyes, like some relatively tall and narrow nose, some good lips, and face shape, like it doesn't really matter as long as your face shape is not too crazy, like too big or too small, like some huge head on the small body, something like this. There is a Chinese word called 浓眉大眼. It means dark eyebrows and big charming eyes. As you can tell easily, guys who ever have 浓眉大眼, they will considered at least 6 out of 10 in China. Why? Because you can't really screw up too much with your nose or face shape or lips, something like that, right? Regarding the skin color, there is no uniform standard. Some prefer darker skin, some prefer lighter skin, just personal preference. Masculine, sunshine, sporty men are always appreciated in China. They are considered as the most attractive to women. Even though we have been influenced by Korean culture in recent years, just like any other nations, and some Chinese guys, they tend to dress or act more feminine. Honestly, I don't have a problem with that. After all, it is their own personal choice, their own preference. However, I personally will never find this type of guy attractive. I don't know, because it is too much. Like say some guys, they will have a great skin condition and they will do makeup sometimes. I mean, when I am around them, I feel like I am with my best female friends. Yeah, just that type of feeling, At the end of the day, beauty standards don't really matter much when it comes to finding someone attractive or not. And I always believe that beauty under the skin is something more powerful and charming. It is something can last much, much longer because we all age. So in my opinion, it is still your personal preference when it comes to beauty standards. Sometimes you may find an average woman really gorgeous, and she's only considered as 5 out of 10 or 6 out of 10 in her friend's eyes. And sometimes you find some so-called 10 out of 10 women just so-so. Yeah, what can you say? My suggestion is that don't take it too seriously. Just follow your heart, follow your feelings, and enjoy life. So, what are your beauty standards?